Yeah, unfortunately, some more heartbreaking news here. We're going to go to Fairfax County, where we've got some new information on a violent crash that left 6 teenagers, 6 in critical condition and 1 under arrest for DUI. So police say they were all in one vehicle when they went off the road. Around 5 o'clock this morning, our Matthew Torres live at the scene at Pioneer Lane and Shreve Road and Falls Church. Matthew, we heard that some of these kids actually got ejected from the vehicle in the crash.
Well, we don't know exactly how fast that SUV was going, but the impact and the speed were strong enough to send teens flying out of that vehicle. We know just across the street, it crashed into a tree before spinning out and eventually making its way across the street into this neighbor's front yard, where by that truck, that's where that SUV landed. You can see some of the orange markers where investigators were analyzing this area, including some pieces of the car that are still here. And we know for certain, according to police, that alcohol was a factor.
As about 5 a.m., we heard a loud boom.
That loud boom coming just feet away from Rocky Fabrizio's daughter's home. At the corner of Pioneer Lane and Shreve Road, an SUV carrying 7 teenagers rolled over around 5 a.m. and landed in a neighbor's yard.
It looks like to us that the car hit a tree on the side of the road, spun around, and there's tons of debris from the car scattered all over this road, up that road, down this road.
He says one of the pieces of the SUV pierced through his son-in-law's car. It's behind that same car where Fabrizio says he saw one of the passengers lying on the ground.
It looked like there were people thrown from the car. So there was some people, they were attending to people that were over in one yard, some people across the street they were attending to.
Patients 1 and 2 are on the fence line. 3 is going to be behind the car off of Pioneer. 4 is going to be in the back of the vehicle.
Fairfax County police say the teens are between 14 and 17 years old. One of them had to be extricated from the vehicle. 6 of them suffered life-threatening injuries. Investigators say the driver, who was the only one wearing a seatbelt, was arrested for driving under the influence.
I had 6 people, all teenage age people, male and female.
It's just it's a tragedy, especially on Thanksgiving week. Yeah, I can't imagine what these families are going to be going through.
This neighbor says Shreve Road already has a speeding problem. Mix in the alleged involvement of alcohol only makes a recipe for disaster.
It's nice that we're all safe and everybody in the neighborhood seems to be safe, but unfortunately the young kids that were in the car, maybe some of them are in bad shape in the hospital.
And we have been checking with Fairfax County Police all day long, trying to get more updates. They are working to get the very latest condition on all of the students who are inside the hospital right now. We know at last check, they are still in critical condition, but we are learning more about them, including the driver who was arrested. We'll have that information for you coming up at 5. But for now, reporting live in Falls Church, I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
You know, Matthew, it's so sad. We see stories like this time and time again. The most we can hope for coming out of something like this is parents talking to their kids and encouraging responsible driving to try to keep these accidents from happening. Matthew Torres, thank you.